Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start this quiz. Let's see what you really know about basic nutrition. All right, as a health coach, I know a lot about it, but let's go through this. So here are the questions and answers. Butter has more calories than margarine. That's true. Butter is better for you anyway. Obviously, margarine has trans fats, which are manufactured fats, not very good for you. Number two, all calories beyond what the body needs are stored as fat. False. You eat a lot of calories of protein, for example, which are used to build the body, bones and skin and whatnot. A slice of toast has fewer calories than a slice of bread. False. The calories are what the calories are. It doesn't matter if you cook them or you eat them in complex or any of that kind of stuff. A slice of bread's a slice of bread. Fats are fats. All types of fats are equally bad for you. No. Saturated fats are excellent for you, and monounsaturated fats like olive oil are very good for you. I would stay away from polyunsaturated fats such as the so-called yellow, heart healthy, in quotations, seed oils. Those are absolutely horrible and inflammatory for the body. Number five, all the foods in the same groups have the same serving size. No. And when you really know about nutrition, you don't care about serving size. You eat till you're full. Okay, let's go on. Six, you have to eat 3,500 calories to gain 1 pound of weight. False. It depends on what you're eating and how you're eating it, and the body's going to do what it will do with the three macros, especially carbs, proteins, and fats. Seven, children who are still growing are the only ones who need the nutrients found in milk. That's actually correct. There is no other adult mammal that drinks milk. Only humans are that foolish, all right? I'm going to leave that alone. Exercise can help you lose weight by decreasing your appetite. Actually, folks who work out a lot tend to have ravenous hunger. So no, you decrease your appetite by eating lots of proteins, lots of fats, and limiting your carbohydrates. Especially if you're metabolically ill, you want to probably dial that carbohydrate level down to 0. Number 9, fasting, not eating, is a good, safe way to lose weight. Absolutely. Fasting is when you're not eating. So at night when you sleep, you're fasting. All right. So if you want to play the semantics here, I eat 1 meal a day generally, and I eat all my calories I need for that full day. And I normally eat them at high noon according to the circadian rhythm of my body. And I am in absolutely wonderful health. A fat baby's a healthy baby. That's a loaded question, kind of, sort of. Human beings are the fattest primates. And having a baby who's feeding on mother's milk, the baby will automatically stop drinking when the baby is full. So if the baby is feeding on mom, then it doesn't matter what the baby looks like, unless he absolutely goes completely grossly overweight or grossly underweight. Then you really need to have him checked out by an allopathic physician, or at least a holistic who knows the hormones and how to test. Especially I would look into the pancreas. 11, the way food is prepared and cooked makes a difference how many calories it has. Of course, since I don't count calories, I don't really care. But obviously if you bread it or fry it in yellow seed oils, you are going to poison yourself and not do yourself any favors. Number 12, if you eat enough calories, you're sure to get enough vitamins and minerals. Absolutely not. If you are a vegan, we know for a fact that you're not getting the fat-soluble vitamins in a form that the body can use, and you're also out of some of the water-soluble vitamins like B12. So yeah, you'll have to look into that. Again, everyone to himself, do what you need to do. 13, carbohydrates are more fattening than fats and protein. All right, again, another kind of sort of loaded question. I lost 42 kilos in 9 months without exercise by eating a crap ton of saturated fats and moderate to high levels of protein. Carbohydrates have a different hormonal issue that they go through. When you eat a carbohydrate, it will be broken down into glucose and or fructose or galactose or lactose or any of the oses. And your pancreas and or liver is the only two organs that'll deal with that. And if you have too high a blood sugar, that will be turned into triglycerides, then pushed into the cell. Number 14, a variety of foods from all the groups in the food pyramid is a good way to ensure a well-balanced diet. False, absolutely false. Matter of fact, take the USDA recommendations and do the opposite. Instead of eating lots of whole grains, eat very few grains. Instead of eating low saturated fats, eat a lot of saturated fats. And then again, moderate to high protein depending on your body. So the food pyramid is absolutely an horrific way to do it. Look, we've had the food pyramid for 50 years. Have we gotten thinner or gotten fatter? You answer that. Have a good day. 15, lentils are a good source of protein. Another loaded question. The answer is no for the human being. The human being has to process all plant proteins. It's not a happy process. The body would prefer to get its proteins from eggs and fatty meats. Vitamin E. Sunflower seeds, almonds, and wheat germ oil are the best sources of vitamin E. That is not quite true. Believe it or not, your meats, your fats. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. D, E, K, and A. E is in there. Sunflower seeds do have fat. Almonds have fat. Wheat germ oil will have fat. But in my opinion, are not the best sources. The best sources of your fat-soluble vitamins are fatty meat and eggs, especially the yolks. Number 17, many forms of cancer can be avoided with a proper diet and lifestyle, of course. Anything that could harm the body can be helped by avoiding bad foods like sugar, grains, starchy vegetables, and those yellow seed oils, and all refined foods are very, very poisonous and bad for the body. 18, to promote weight loss, you should eat a small breakfast and a large dinner. Well, again, each human being is different. To actually lose weight, you have to eat high fat and moderate to high amounts of protein and reduce your carbohydrates to a point where you begin losing weight. Now, how often you eat a day is also very important, because every time you eat, your insulin will go up. And while your insulin is high, you cannot tap your fat stores. So, advice worth the price: eat fatty meat and eggs, and some leafy vegetables if you prefer. I would strongly suggest you stay away from fruits and all grains, all sugar, all refined foods, all yellow seed oils. And then eat as much as you want when you finally break your fast, or eat breakfast, okay? And then don't eat again until you're hungry. And that's generally the next day for a lot of folks. 19, the average 150-pound adult needs 50 to 60 grams of protein each day. Well, it depends on who this average 150-pound adult is. I eat quite a bit more protein than that. I eat upwards of 1.5 to 2 grams per kilo. So I eat anywhere in the neighborhood of 150, 200 grams of protein per day, especially if you're a little older. You want to you want to make sure that you don't get what's called sarcopenia, which is where the muscles waste away. So you want to make sure you get adequate proteins from meats, fatty meat and eggs, and of course, obviously eat your butter. And you will go ahead and should do some resistance training and some high intensity interval training if your heart will take it. Carrot is one of the highest sources of provitamin A. I don't care. I don't eat provitamins. Provitamins have to be converted by the body into what's called retinol, which is the animal form of vitamin A. So if you want the highest source of vitamin A, i.e. retinol, I would eat a bunch of egg yolks. All right, so I am absolutely certain that I would have gotten this quiz wrong. I'll actually redo the answers here and leave in the comments what I actually scored. All right, so it is what it is. Thanks, guys. Like, subscribe, share this with somebody who could use this information. We'll talk soon. Bye.